I think I would definitely notice how much more considerate I am of you than you are of me. Like, I don't think as humans, I don't think we can.
I don't think you should do it as to throw it in your face.
No,
Right.
not
I'm
throw it in
not
my
keeping
face.
tabs with expectation for you to do it. Now, what you gonna do? I did this. Now, what you gonna do for me?
Right.
But once it comes time to it, and I feel like I did this for you, you're not willing to do this for me. Then that's where.
Or you just realize you're giving much more than that person like ever really gives you.
You can't let your hair down. Tonight we gon' do something special. You can't let your hair down.
Thank y'all for tuning in to WWJD, the podcast again. Yeah. We back on some part 2 shit. But Sean was telling us a little something.
Yeah, I was scrolling social media one night and I was at work and I seen like it was a situation where this lady just, ran up and was hitting this dude in the face. And he would.
It was a video?
Yeah, and she kept doing it. But as soon as he was ready to hit her, people in the back, that's a female. And I don't be understanding how it's okay for a woman to come in a guy's face and just keep hitting them. But as soon as we ready to raise our hand, that's a female. I don't give a damn if it's a female or not. You're not finna keep hitting.
What would you do? What would you do in that situation?
What you mean? Hit her ass back?
But would you hit her or would you like?
Yo, it's not right.
But you're gonna do it.
But you not gonna keep. Why is you in my face? If you know that they have it where we not even supposed to put our hand on women, why is it okay for you to put your hands on me?
I don't think it's
I
okay.
agree, though.
But you're not gonna yoke her up or
do
try
it.
to push her to the side. You really gonna put her hands
she'll
back.
get mushed.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta break her damn neck.
But why?
too.
Why would a man have to be? I mean, granted, a
Why
man is
he
stronger than a
gotta-
woman. Why he
yeah.
gotta
But-
have restraint and she's allowed to do whatever
Right.
she wants?
I don't think
'Cause
she should be allowed to
You've
do
had
whatever
men
she
get
wants.
killed by women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't put your hands on
But I
people.
feel like women do that because they know that
People gonna take up for them
not
like
just that, but they know that they call the police. Who going to jail?
It ain't like that no more. They take whoever hit. Whoever gets called on is who goes now.
That's true.
They didn't change the rules. And I agree. I think it should be like that. I don't believe in no woman putting her hands on a man. I could come off like aggressive, but I respect men. And I also respect that I can't overpower no man. So I don't even do that. I'm going to beat your ass
Like,
and it's going to be, I don't play
You see that
game.
video in the airport when that lady was in that dude's face?
Oh, yeah, he
mushed him,
laid it.
and but that dude come up, that's you don't hit no. But it was okay for her to do what she
Yeah,
did.
To say she had a weapon.
It's still like, you don't beat up no woman. Now I'm all for like restraint and get you one or two, maybe.
Get you one or two.
But just a man and a woman, the strength is too different for me. And like I said, I respect that difference. So I'm not in no nigga face like I could beat him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that out of touch with reality.
Let me just put this out. I would not hit no female, but you might get mushed if you keep playing with me in my face.
Man, she
gonna
gonna do
call
physical harm, knock her ass out.
Well, in that situation, man, I kind of feel like if it's because men are already at the advantage, so we
Right.
already have the multiplier in a sense, right? So if a woman is just swinging, okay, cool. If I can grab her, I'm gonna grab her.
Right.
Now, if she's swinging with knives, I'm gonna shoot her because that's different. Because now we even. Now we even because because that's something that can kill me. So I'm gonna kill. You know what I'm saying? But if it's just her regular strength
Right.
against
Like,
my
you know
strength,
you- what
I'm
you
gonna
can
punish
do
her
with
every
it.
time.
Yeah.
So I can grab her and hold her till the police get there. So I'm gonna
Sometimes,
call her
like
law.
you said, men have the advantage. Women have the advantage of if they call, or it's like
Right.
it's always the woman's.
They use that
the
as
thing.
well.
Like, it's typically
I think
the woman's.
society has done that. Like, oh, what happened? But it's like, she crazy as hell. Y'all don't
Right.
know what she been doing.
But
to
that's
you.
what I'm saying.
Right.
Women that it leans more on their defense.
Yeah.
That's what that's what the point I was trying to make. Because it's like at the end of the day, the same guys who saying that don't hit that's a female. Okay, so if she was hitting you in your face, how would you
react?
respond to that? You know what I'm saying? So you can't tell me because in that moment, we not thinking about
Right.
this a
And y'all could
female.
black out.
You
Like,
black
that's the
out.
thing.
You not gonna keep hitting. And they, I mean, like, yo, that lady was hitting that dude, and he had restraint.
Yeah.
Until to the point where he like, I'm not, you not. I mean, she was constantly doing it.
That's sexy.
And he had so much restraint. As soon as he
For
was
him
ready
to
to
restrain
like grab
himself,
her,
knowing what
and he
he
really
could do.
grabbed her up. That's a female. You don't. But y'all, that lady sat there and was hitting this man for 10 minutes and he did nothing.
Yeah.
Drag
But as
her.
soon as he ready to grab her up That's a female. You put your hands on no female.
What do you? Okay, ooh, that just led me to something because I'm thinking about putting my hands on somebody. So tell me, like, how I should go about it. Do
Put your
y'all
hands on
feel
them.
like
Go about it that way.
Do y'all feel like
I
there's
ain't trying to be an
any-
assessor. I'm gonna leave that one.
Listen, I'm saying, but no, hear me out. Is there ever an instance where you feel like he kind of like? Do you feel like a person can be pushed to the point where it's warranted?
Absolutely.
Yeah, if she's a
Most
big woman,
definitely.
you got some big women out here. If she a big woman, I got the rumbler. I'm 5'6", bro, and she's 6'10",
Shut the fuck
250.
up,
Nah, bro, and she lifts
She
weights.
got-
Nah, I
she
got
gonna
to
get it.
fight her.
No, I'm saying, but
Yeah, I
is
gotta fight
there a
her.
thing like say I wanted
said
to
he
run
got
up
to fight
on
her.
somebody because he violated me in a special way, and I really feel like I don't want God to handle it for me. I want to handle this one, God.
He gonna get his though, regardless.
We know that.
So you
I'm
talking?
saying
You talking like a premeditated ass whipping?
like a.
But
when
would
I
it be
see
worth
you,
it though?
I think
It's worth
In my
it.
mind.
Yeah.
in my mind.
Y'all stupid. What the meme about that?
But now let me ask you. So let's say you go to whip on him, right? But he ended up whipping on your ass.
It's not
And
gonna
Is
happen.
he wrong
My
for that?
thing is,
Is he wrong?
that's what I want y'all to help me with because I know I can't beat him. You know what I'm saying?
But
I
don't
can
even
hurt
try
him.
it.
I can
She
Don't
hit him
even
with
try
a
it.
quick.
She
two
probably
piece.
wouldn't be by herself.
Nah, don't even try it.
She wouldn't be by herself.
Don't
Would
try
you
it.
be wrong for
'Cause
having
see-
somebody handle it? It need to be.
Cause see if all y'all go with it and whip his ass and he end up whipping all y'all ass, don't call me
Then
because
we
y'all was in the
looking
wrong.
dumb.
Y'all was in the
as
No,
hell.
we
wrong.
weren't wrong for what he did.
I'm willing to
Depends on what
take.
he
I'm
did.
willing to take.
That's one of those things you willing to be like, see how
At
it
this point.
goes.
So we did double standards as far as the hitting. I think we all on the same page about just keep your hands off niggas.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I
Please.
agree.
Yeah.
I'm definitely raising my daughters to keep their hands
And
to
keep
themselves.
your hands
Even if
off
you
of
have
property
to feel
that
like
don't
that
belong
about
to
a
you.
dude, just leave him alone.
Correct.
You know what? I looked at a nigga so hard one time. I said, I can't be with him. Because I looked at him so hard, it was disrespectful. You know, like the way I cut into him, I'm like, I can't be with him. Because even my ability to do that let me know I didn't respect him. Like it was smoke. Like when I looked at you like that, I wanted you to feel disrespected. And I ain't even have to put my hands on you. I just know that you're not somebody I should be around. Or even if I get myself to like saying certain things, I'm like, I can't be with you because I don't respect you.
And I don't know where I'm gonna go.
Like this, my willingness to go there with you.
Oh, yeah, you taking me. You taking me.
Yeah.
If I keep going, I don't know
need
how
to get
far it's
away
gonna
from
go.
Okay, so what about the classic double standard of bodies? Bodies, like the guy can have 100+ bodies,
Oh,
but the girl should have under 6.
That's stupid.
And I want to break this up and say this. Stop asking people what their body count is and ask them what their status is.
Do people still ask that?
They do.
And what do you mean by
You
status?
worried about how many bodies somebody got, but you don't know her status as far as
Her health,
disease,
yeah.
her sexual health. Like you really worried about the wrong shit. And I don't know if that's just ego driven, but it's like, grow the fuck up. It didn't matter. It wouldn't matter if she slept with 100 niggas.
You wouldn't know.
Is she clean? You wouldn't know. And that's the thing. It be those guys that with the massive ego wanting their woman to have a squeaky clean image. And
boy,
9
fuck
times out
you.
of 10, she lying. Cause she know in order to get a nigga like you, she gotta downplay certain shit. Cause you worried about the wrong shit. So I be laughing when guys like really want a certain type of woman. I'm like, y'all really don't know women. And I ain't gonna give us away. I ain't giving y'all that. Cause y'all really think y'all understand women the way we think we understand men, and there's so much y'all missing. There's so much y'all missing, but I'm gonna let y'all figure that
I
out.
don't want no woman with. This gonna sound so bad.
I want somebody with major experience. I want a nigga so seasoned, I could taste it.
Why?
You know what I'm saying? Because I want that element of he could do whatever he, like he has the attraction, he has the options, the ability, he don't want to anymore. I don't want somebody that don't nobody want. He ain't had that many women, and it's like, I don't want that guy. I want somebody that's been out there, know what they want,
But could
know
you
what they
potentially
don't want.
teach that person to be exactly what you want them to be?
Exactly.
I ain't even talking about sexual experience, because
gotcha.
you could always teach that. I mean, if he got the size and the willingness, we gonna learn
Together.
I'm really talking about his track record. I don't want the squeaky clean guy. I want the nigga that's used to attention, Because I've been burnt by that shit too. You know, you feel like you getting the quiet guy, don't nobody really know nothing. Soon as he get a little taste of attention, he loses his fucking mind. We've been jumped off the porch a long time ago when it comes to attention. Fuck you. And what I'm saying is I just want somebody that's been there, done that. And I feel like we can have just a better friendship, a more open communication about our experiences. And really, we fuck with each other. I don't got to downplay the shit that I've been through because that's a part of who I am. I don't want to do that. And I think when I was younger, I would try to be like, oh, I only slept with 5 people. Or, you know, you trying to appeal to his ego, essentially. But if I'm clean, why the fuck do you care? But anyway, how do y'all feel about that double standard? Like the men can do whatever and then the women can't.
Like you said, tell them what they want to hear. Let's move on.
I mean,
And that's one way to do it.
I feel like it's stupid. I don't like double standards personally.
You don't?
Nah, I hate double standards.
So if your girl slept with, what if she told you she slept with 45 dudes? How would you feel?
And she's a good girl.
She got everything else she wants.
She got everything going.
But she slept with 45 niggas.
Okay, I slept with 100 hoes. Let's say hypothetically.
Hold on.
I slept with 100 girls hypothetically. That's not the real number.
He put the hypothetical.
That ain't the real number, so don't even do that.
It's close to the
Hypothetically.
real
When it says not the real, it could be more
it was
or
giving
less.
me that it was the real number.
But I slept with a multitude of women. So now I'm mad at her because she slept with a multitude of men. Why?
But would you really feel like that? Like in your soul, you wouldn't have no.
I don't even
nothing
ask because it really don't matter.
It's corny.
Are you
it's
saying that
corny.
because you slept with a good amount of people? Do you think you would have that same thought process if you hadn't?
No, I've always had the same thought process with double standards.
Oh.
Because the thing about it is, like, she's not wrong because she's into her sexuality. Right. I don't feel like she's wrong. And honestly, like I said, you know, like when we talk about like nympho, that's only geared toward the woman if you ever look up the definition.
Right, because nobody calls a man a nympho.
Right, because
a man gonna be a man.
Right, because by definition, a man can't be a nympho because that's not
already his
the definition.
nature.
And if you look up the Webster's definition, it's geared to a woman. And I feel like that's so wrong. Like, why do we got to look at women like, oh, she got to be this clean and da-da-da-da. I don't want no prude in the bed. Get your experience, baby.
Right.
That's how you going to keep me.
That season, and my boy
she gotta have a lot of
Yeah.
bodies in
Yeah,
order to have
that's
that
salt
experience.
bait.
Why couldn't you be real freaky with the one person you was
Right.
with?
Yeah, bodies and experience is a little different. Because you could be a hoe and your box is trash.
Exactly.
True.
I wouldn't know. I don't even want sex. I don't even have, that's a lie.
You don't want sex.
I don't have that taste in my mouth where I need a person to come join me, come touch me. It's like, I'm really past that point and I'm enjoying it. I did not know.
Let me ask you a question though, but why is that? Let me ask this because I have to ask this. I have to ask because people make it seem like it's so wrong when you enjoy yourself.
They do.
And it's not wrong. I don't give a damn what society doing.
No, Sean, I got you because I didn't used to really understand you until I got to this place and it's like, damn, I'm really enjoying myself to the point where I don't want
You know, my
any
friends say,
interaction.
you know, all my guy friends who they say the same thing. I try to tell them when you have that peace of mind, you don't give a damn about what nobody else got going on because it just be too much toxicity stuff going on here that I don't want no parts. And I'm telling you, man, it's like I feel like relationships, I feel like they're distractions. I feel like as a man, me personally, I feel like, I don't know, I'm speaking for myself, but if I don't have my shit all the way together, I don't have time to put into trying to work a relationship with somebody. You know what I'm saying?
I finally feel that way. And now I understand. And we were just having this conversation where we was talking about messing with multiple guys, like how men do women. You got this woman for this, that woman for that. And I'm like, I'm in a place in my life right now where it's like, I really do see that a relationship would distract me. I don't have the time to worry about what you're doing and how your day is going. It's like, I really don't want to fucking know. So I couldn't imagine doing it with you. I'm gonna cut my phone off.
Because I ain't gonna lie, half the time I only like people.
But I also see how,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't, and I'm a type like, I don't need you. I don't have to talk to you every day. Like, I don't have to see you all the time. I see you next week. I don't like nobody up under me like that.
See, I don't know because I'm still
I'd rather be in the house. Like chilling and be fine with looking at my old TV shows. Like I'm good.
What TV show?
Like I
That's such
go
an old
out.
song.
I like to be able to go out of town, do what I want to do
Mason.
when I want to do it, because I feel like when you have somebody, you have to explain all that to them. I'm going out of town. I'm doing this.
Sean
Ain't
look like he
good
don't
for
go
you
home
today.
and watch In the Heat of the Night.
I'll watch
with
a
a
Metlife
cold
before I left.
Pepsi.
I'll watch a Metlife
This
before I
nigga
left.
cannot be trusted.
At a TV dinner.
Yes, with a hungry man.
He's
I don't
with a
like
hungry
him.
man.
Not with a hungry
I
man.
ain't gonna
heat of
lie,
the
I
night.
watch a Metlife before I left.
That's what I'm saying. I knew it. He's just that type of dude.
Hey, look,
Ain't
I
nothing wrong
always
with that.
been
Ain't nothing wrong with
told that I have an old soul. I'm
Brittany
sorry.
just
Ain't nothing wrong
said
with
that.
that.
That's what I said.
Hey.
Perry Mason. He
Everybody
probably watched Perry
different. Ain't
Mason.
nothing wrong with that.
Metlock, Bonanza.
Everybody
Ain't nothing wrong with
different.
MASH. You watch MASH?
Nah, that don't come on TV no more. On thing.
She-
Was it
Yes.
I Dream of Jeannie?
Nah.
I used to love
like to
Gilligan's
watch
Island.
those type of
Gilligan's
shows.
Island.
Gilligan's Island.
Yeah.
With the I was
With
thinking
the
about
yellow
Gullah
frog.
Island.
Oh, you talking about
Damn,
Nickelodeon?
that's what I was thinking about. The fuck Sean on?
Childish.
What?
But nah, though, I think that's a real life question though, because I ain't gonna lie, like people, I feel like they always know, like, hey, why you ain't married or why you ain't this? Like,
Yeah.
yo, why I can't enjoy me? And I'm at
Yeah.
peace with
I
it.
could not relate until recently.
Until
and now
you
I get
in it.
But I also see how having a healthy relationship is good too, because now
Right.
the needs that you want met, like sexually, I would have somebody for that. Intimately,
Let me ask
I
you a
would have
question.
somebody
Do
for
you
that.
ever think to yourself, like, damn, is that still out here though?
Yes, I know it's still out there. Don't you talk that
Definitely
shit to me. Yes, it's still out here. And babe, I'm gonna be ready when you ready. And we gonna know each other when we see each other. And then we gonna
Hey, bring it back.
I just get excited about love. I'm still like a hopeless romantic. No matter what I've been through, I swear nobody has ruined that. That twinkle in my eye.
I'm not turned off from it. Like, I'm only 34 years old.
Right.
I can meet somebody a year or two from now that's just gonna come in and just change my whole life. So I'm not turned off from it, but for right now, that's not what my focus is.
Nah, I feel you on that.
You know, and can't nobody try to change it either. You know, I
I
can
don't
see
know how
plenty.
long it's gonna last. I be thinking that to myself, like, because I go to bed and I'm not wishing like somebody was in the bed with me. I don't have them thoughts, but then I'd be like, what if it get to be like a year? And I'm like, now I want somebody. And
But
I
I feel
can't,
like
you know what I'm
but I
saying?
feel like would that feeling be genuine, or you just saying it because it's been a year?
Because I'm lonely. Right. Because I just don't want to be disturbed. Like, I'm happy. I am literally peaceful. I don't need nobody for shit. I'm so single. Like, if somebody texts me good morning, I would really feel like, the fuck this nigga, like, what is this about? I would be feeling completely suspicious.
But you see what you're doing now, as far as this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like in a relationship, I feel like you wouldn't be as adamant as getting to it like you would be.
I feel like the right
Well,
relationship, I
I
would.
think it
That's why I
depend
said
on
I
who you
see
with.
how having somebody like you know, like that picture of perfection, especially when the American dream is a family, a man and his family, he's able to go out and do everything he's supposed to do. I get how that's a thing, but because I don't have that, doing the back and forth with niggas, and that is a distraction,
Yeah.
completely toxic distraction. So no, I don't have time for that.
Not at all.
I feel like with the right one, it's
You
it's
have
kind of
to
it's kind of a
ascend.
it's kind of a two-edged sword, because with the right one you can get more accomplished.
Right.
I mean, with the
Potential.
wrong one, you really not getting a lot accomplished.
You
know what I'm saying?
distracted
So-
by the wrong shit. Oh, he didn't call me. What is he doing? And I know me. I know how my brain thinks. I give a lot. I pay full attention to my person, and it's like when it's not reciprocated, it's never a good thing. And so I don't even want to play with it no more.
And you know,
and lucky for me, I really don't like nobody.
But I have to say this though, and you know what I'm about to say, because even with that reciprocated, that word, it goes with friendships too.
It goes with every relationship.
Because I don't care. I was told earlier that my friend,
don't care.
the friendship wasn't genuine, but I'm like, I call bullshit.
Right.
Because anytime that I'm always the one initiating conversation, seeing how you doing, checking on you, and because I'm not, I guess, giving you monetary things that you feel like a friend it should be, our friendship not genuine. I was literally told, I was told that. And I had to call bullshit. Because if people want you to try, they want to receive what they don't reciprocate. You can't be asking me to do something for you that you not doing for me. But yet I don't. And the thing that pissed me off was because of what they were going through, they felt like I should have reached out. I lost my mama, but I still found time to sit out and see how you doing and check on you. So don't fool me with that one.
Right.
But then when you said you never checked on me, it was always, well, I ain't want to hound. Man, bullshit.
Right.
Like fuck all of that.
We talked about weird friend energy.
That shit was weird, and I don't give a damn. You post this damn clip because I don't care. Nah, because I hate that.
Sean wanted out.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm one of those people. I feel like I feel like I'm a person, and we all operate different. Like I have a job that I work 12 hours, 5 days, 6 days a week, nights, mornings. I'm tired, but I still find time to text my friends and see how they doing.
And they be like, you ain't text me, you ain't call me, you ain't call me.
That's what, and after a while, you get tired of doing that.
Right.
Because it's like, I'm not going to be the only one initiating this. You know what I'm saying? Then you want to come at me talking about you feel.
Well, I'm kind of bad with initiating. And I love y'all because y'all really like accept me for the friend that I am. And I could be like a bit of a hermit crab. But I'm so glad that our friendships are not based on gift giving, and we'll skip whole holidays, won't even mention it, and it's like nobody feel no type of way. I hope y'all feel some type of way.
No. Because everybody has different expectations on what they want a friendship to be.
And all I need is for y'all to just love me. I don't need your money.
But that's
I
what
don't
I'm
need
saying.
none
But
of
people
that.
really, and then my thing is I always tell people all the time, closed mouths don't get fed.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm one of the people, if you have an issue, I like to hit my shit head on. I'm not going to have it going along. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't hear from you, and then I got to reach out to try to see what the hell going on, and then I get a feedback like that. Like, at that point, it's like, fuck you. And it's just, I wish you the best.
Well,
because I'm at an age now, honestly,
You don't got time.
where I don't. But if that's how you feel, I'm not here to change your mind.
Right.
Go about your
maybe
business.
could it be that they
You know
just,
what I'm saying?
they just are having a bad time?
But see, the thing is, what I hate though, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna leave this alone. I hate a person who always want to point out. It's not always everybody else. Like, take a look in the damn mirror.
Yeah.
Because every time you turn around, if you ain't do this, you ain't do that. Sometimes it can be take accountability for the shit. Look at yourself. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always what you don't do, or what you ain't do for me, or what I ain't do.
And they forget everything that you have done.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it comes to them and what they want.
The moment one thing is not done, it's like, oh, you forget everything that a person has done for you. That's why I always say, like, people aren't sized down to a moment. Like, okay, maybe I made a bad decision, or maybe I didn't do something, but that doesn't mean that I'm not who I've been to you.
In that post that you was just talking about, when he say some people are worth getting past the offense.
Yeah, if it said like you show how much you love somebody by how you get past the offense. I'm gonna have to pull it.
And
up.
I ain't really fully agree with that.
I didn't
I
agree
feel
with
like
it
I'm not
either.
gonna be offended by anybody. Friend, family.
Well,
And
I
I
ain't
don't know
lying.
if
I was
that's what it
offended by that. And I think I told you I was very offended.
You hold certain people more accountable.
It ain't even hold people accountable.
That's true
but
too. Because me and Sean, as close as we are, we get into it, and we say what the fuck we gotta say, and we love each other, and it's like nothing ever happened. But that's my brother.
It
You know what I'm saying?
depends on the degree.
And he not
of
gonna
what
let
you-
me get away with
right.
shit, and I
But
ain't gonna let him
if he
get away
truly
with
like
shit.
disrespected you or did something out of the norm,
We
or
love
like
each
really,
other, so we don't do that.
but it could happen.
It better not.
It could happen.
Well, see, I think I have I think I'm the same with everybody. Like, I give everybody their time because I understand we all have a life. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to hear from your friends every day. You know what I'm saying? But it don't take nothing but 2 to 3 minutes or even
To
a minute
check
just
in
sit
on
there and
somebody.
check in with somebody.
I have to get.
You
better
ain't
at
you don't
that.
have to have
So do
full blown
I.
conversation because, like I
I
said,
hold myself accountable
your
for that.
job. You know what I'm saying? I work the type of same hours you work.
Right.
We have time and we be tired.
Yeah.
Right.
But we still find time to do what we need to
I
do.
love that, Sean, because
Right.
I
Honestly,
really
though,
need to be more mindful.
but
Like,
see-
and my cousins, and just people that I love in general.
And that's why
taking
I found,
a minute or two.
but see,
to
and
just
that's
reach
why I
out.
found that offensive because it was
Yeah.
more so like, how can you really see it when I've been the one
reaching
out to you, but then you say that because I didn't check on you when this was going on,
Right.
when I have not, you know what I'm saying?
People
Like,
just be having stuff going on. I'll pull up on you quick.
but see
Yeah.
that, but the excuse look, don't even get next subject.
The main people who really don't do a lot for you, they be like, oh, who keeping tabs? I'm a tab keeper.
You are?
But yeah, because you got to keep tabs. Because I'm such a giving person, bro. If
I
I
don't
don't
like
keep
that.
tabs,
So what part of you is
But I
genuine that
kept
you
tabs,
keeping
though.
tabs on everything? Like I do this.
I
you
don't
do
think
this.
he's saying.
But
like,
I don't think it's. I don't think it's what he's saying. I don't think it's that.
Let
though.
him explain.
let me
Let
finish
him
my
go
thought.
ahead.
Yeah. So when I say I'm a tab keeper, like I do keep a mental note of the things that I do for folks because I'm so giving because I do anything for anybody.
Right.
So I get to the point where it's like I'm doing so much for people and they ain't doing nothing for me.
Right.
Okay.
So
okay.
And then when I'm like, well, yo, you ain't doing this for me, and I done this for you and looked out for you like that. But who keeping tabs? Right, the main ones who ask the question, who's keeping tabs? The main ones that ain't doing shit.
No tabs.
Yeah,
but you know what?
explain
What
a
you're
little.
gonna have to start doing is stop expecting you from them.
Yeah. Yes.
Right.
No,
but
you
I
can
agree
just
with-
stop doing for their ass.
I agree with that.
Stop
but
expecting it. And if you choose not to, you don't have to. And if you choose to still do it, but you can't expect. And I've had to learn that myself. Like I'm a given person. I'll do whatever. When I say like when I care about people, I dive deep into my friends. But I just totally forgot my darn point.
But
to
when it's
piggy-
reciprocated, they might not
to-
be
Yes,
the same as you.
So I can't expect everybody to do what I would do. I would want them to, but in the same token, like you can't expect me to do what you would do because I'm not you.
Right, but
So
to-
somebody may expect more from me, and I'm like, I don't
Would
want to do
that
that.
change the level
Right,
of a
but to-
friend that you are to them?
No, it wouldn't. I just know how. I just look
It
at it differently.
would.
You carry it differently.
I had a good friend tell me, he says, never invest cups where you should be investing teaspoons. And that was such a great way to watch what you pour into people. And if it doesn't make sense, and it doesn't have to be equal, it doesn't have to be 50-50, but I feel like that consideration,
I'm
that
not keep dumping
regard
my
should
cup
be there.
and you give me
like I'm not gonna do
teaspoons.
that.
Nope.
Exactly.
What were you saying about tabs? Like, be specific. Like, what do you mean? Like, as far as would it mean like if you say you a given person, right? I'm just trying to understand because I keep a mental note of stuff like that too. On how many times I reach out to you and don't get a phone call back.
Right.
How many times I check on you and invite you out and I never get invited out or get a, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm the one who's not into this friendship.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. When you said keeping tabs, is that
Mental.
So it pretty much what you just said. So it's keeping the mental notes, like, you know what I'm saying? Because the only way to track if things are being reciprocated is to remember the things that you've done and remember how many times it was done for you. That's the only way you're gonna keep that.
Not
That's
to
the
be
only
petty,
way.
but
Oh yeah, right. So that's really the only way to really track that. And like I said, that people make it seem like keeping tabs is petty. No, keeping tabs ain't petty. What it is people want you to give more than what they giving, and they don't want you to see that. That ain't petty.
I'm
No,
glad
I'm gonna keep my tabs.
I'm glad that I'm not a taker. Like I'm not a taker. I'm not gonna keep. And I don't even raise my kids to be them kids that's always asking people for stuff. I have a problem with that. Like, come to me. Don't be them people. Because I low-key used to be jealous of people who could ask for what they wanted. Even if it was ridiculous. Just their confidence to ask and all they could get was a no. But I guess I grew up too prideful. Certain shit I'm just not asking for. Like, if I don't have it, I don't have it.
I used to get, my mom used to get on my tail about that because I've always grown up feeling like everybody's going to need somebody one day.
Right.
But I had that attitude in my mind that like I would never need nobody. And she told me, you need to get out of that because it ain't that much pride in the world where you can walk around here and think you're never going to need anybody.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I used to get that all the time. And sometimes I get that from my friends because I will go without before I ask anybody for anything. And that's just, you know, but then it's like sometimes you have to be like, you know what, I need this. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to get out of that because I'm still like that somewhat. But I'm trying to kind of like turn that off.
I think I've done that recently, but I also feel like I've poured into enough people that it shouldn't even be a problem. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I needed something or I had to ask,
it
it's
should
like
be.
I feel like motherfuckers
But you'll
is
be
happy
surprised.
to-
Nope. That's expectation, and to expect it, you'll be let down. You will be let down. Whatever. Yeah. You just don't need to have
Well,
that
then-
expectation.
but no-
It's like if you take expectations
No.
out,
It
then you won't be
depends.
upset.
I understand the expectation part, but it depends. Everybody, I wouldn't even think to ask. I'm gonna ask motherfuckers that I know is gonna be like, oh yeah, don't even mention.
But you
it.
even think that you would think that some people just you could.
No.
And they be the ones that they backpedaling and
So let me ask. If you asked somebody for something that you was giving so much to, right? And they didn't do it for you, you'll be offended by that, right?
A little bit.
Okay.
Just
cool.
being honest.
So in essence, you're keeping tabs.
I mean, I ain't say that I don't keep tabs. I
No,
know
no,
what I
I'm just
know
saying.
who I've
I'm
been
just
to
saying for the
motherfuckers.
tab,
I know.
for the one. No, but I'm saying for like the piggyback off, like the backup
I
me and
don't
Sean's
think keeping
statement.
tabs is petty,
Okay,
but
yeah.
usually it's the taker.
The taker,
that
right,
thinks,
100%.
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
I'm not one of those
100%.
people. Everybody knows how you done showed up for people,
Yeah,
even when it's not
most definitely.
monetary.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm
Most
saying? But you
But
know,
that's why I
think
also-
money is what ruins it because it's that physical, that tangible giving.
Not even
Not
that.
even
I don't think
money.
it's
I wouldn't
money
just say
though.
money.
I think
It
it's
can
just
be.
stuff in general. Like
Yeah,
you
I wouldn't just say
expect
money.
this of me, but yeah, you're not even giving nothing to me. But you expect me. Like it's like.
See, I don't have a lot of that in
But-
my life.
But
I
me,
guess.
I don't got it no more either. But that's what I'm saying. It's like that, and I never go around like that. I think I treat everybody the same. You know what I'm saying? Because it's reciprocated. Energy is reciprocated. But when you asking to receive something from me that you don't even reciprocate, and then
Right.
you calling me not a genuine person, it's like, whoa. I've been
You have the nerve.
the nerve, the audacity.
But is it
Yep.
sometimes?
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes I think that's people's way of asking for what they want, and you know they're not. You know what I'm saying?
No, say that.
Like
Clarify that.
her
Bro, don't
people. I want to be able to explain.
Oh,
it.
them saying that you're not doing something is what they
There's a
really
way of
want from you.
asking.
Grow up.
Yeah,
But
I agree. Grow up,
Noted.
but you know they're letting
Okay,
you
I
know
can
what
take
they
that
feel
part.
like they're missing.
Noted. No, but I honestly,
I get what
I'm,
you're saying.
and
I
you don't think you keep tabs,
You keep
but
tabs.
you keep tabs.
You keep
You
it
have
You
tight.
might
mental
not
notes and
you might not
everything.
intentionally do it, but
You keep
I
tabs.
kept I kept tabs because I said it.
Yeah.
How many times I've initiated shit with you and that got nothing bad?
Yeah.
Are you keeping tabs when it's not reciprocated? Are you keeping tabs like I did this? For
I
you,
don't
I'm
keep
expecting
tabs
this from
until
you?
hold on. It don't come up until you try to tell me what I'm not.
Okay.
That's when we got a problem because I know what the fuck I've been doing.
But
But you're not doing
Hold on,
stuff
what
with
you about to say,
expectations.
No, I just do it because that person that I am.
Okay.
What we about to say?
But I was gonna say, you know, whether you're keeping them when something come up or whether you're keeping it when it don't, at the end of the day, you still
the
keeping
tabs
tabs.
is kept.
I'm a tab keeping bitch, and I'm gonna continue to keep
Because
it.
you be lightweight offended, like,
Yeah, I'm gonna keep them tabs. Yeah.
That was
because
offensive.
you got.
But you know
then-
what? Overall, I really would like to eliminate all the people I got to even do any of that with.
That's
It's like,
us, really.
that's why
Basically,
I
yeah.
really just stick with my people. And I know I'm good for it. They know they good
Right.
for it, and we
It's
ain't
not
got
even
to
a
keep
question.
talking about it.
Exactly.
Not even a
But
question.
I ain't even gonna say all the way eliminate them all the time. Just depends on the situation.
You know,
but
you know
because
how to deal with them.
Yeah, you just know how to deal with them.
Right,
So
right.
if I know I done loaned you money, and it come time for me to need some money, and you can't, and you don't give it back, and I know you good for it.
Right. It's the
like,
knowing
okay,
you
cool.
good
It's
for
like
it
I
and
ain't
you
gonna
don't
cut you.
come
over here
Like,
no more with it.
like I ain't gonna cut you off as my homie because you probably done been loyal to me in other areas.
Right.
But in the area of money, bro, you,
You
can't
better
ask
not
me
never
for another
fix
cent.
your mouth.
Right.
to ask
And,
me.
right. And that's still tab. Keep you got man.
Well,
Fuck,
I
I'm a
would
tab
say-
keeping bitch.
Oh, I'm definitely like,
Yeah.
I'm not even returning
Yeah.
energy. I'm just
Noted.
keeping account of what you are like.
Right.
And then I
can't
know
right.
how to deal
And
with
you
I
my
can't
niggas.
even say I want to deal with you at that point. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you. Since Severe left January 28th, my whole mindset has been changed.
Right.
I don't put my
Mm-hmm.
energy into nothing no more that don't serve me nothing.
Right.
So
Mm-hmm.
when the person is gonna tell you that, I'm not gonna sit here and try to argue this friendship. You feel how you feel. And I'm not here to change that. So I wish you
Mm-hmm.
nothing but the best in everything that you do.
I agree
I
with
pray
that.
for you. You pray for me, and that's just what it is.
Right.
I like that.
But I used to be that person though.
What about keeping tabs in relationships?
There too.
He
You
a
talk-
tab keeper all the way.
All the way
Yeah.
around.
But I think I would keep. I
you-
think I would definitely notice how much more considerate I am of you than you are of me. Like I don't
Yeah.
think as humans, I don't think we.
I don't think
cannot-
you should do it as
I'm not-
to
Yeah.
throw it in your face. Kind
Right,
of
not
I'm
throw it in
not
my
keeping
face.
tabs with expectation for you to do it. Now, what you gonna do? I did this. Now, what you gonna do for me?
Right.
But once it comes time to it, and I feel like I did this for you, you're not willing to do this for me. Then that's where.
Or you just
bring it.
realize you're giving much more than that person like
Right.
ever really
Right.
gives you.
How-
But what's the middle ground?
And how can you gauge how much you've given
I don't think there is
unless
a middle
you
ground.
keep a track of what you've given versus what has been given to
I mean,
you?
because reciprocation is just real. So what about gift giving in a relationship? I'm a gift giver. Now, I'll spend whatever if I'm getting you what you want. You know what I'm saying? But I like thoughtful
Yeah, me too.
I like to do things that is like, I know you won't think about, but I heard what you was saying.
I love that.
I came up with some shit of my own, and I like thoughtful gifts. I want to feel like you've been listening. You know who I am. You got something that would be meaningful to me.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Is that something that we would keep tabs on in a relationship? Like, now that's a real tab because we going financial with that.
Everything.
Oh, my boy keeps
Everything.
Tay said,
Everything.
But her waffle.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep a mental note of it. Yeah.
Filet.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep and see, you know what's wild? You know what's wild? Y'all women do that too. Let y'all on Christmas time, and I know how you feel about gifts, but let the average woman on Christmas time go all out for her man. I'm talking about she done spent $5,000 on him, right?
Oh my.
And he goes to the store, spend $100 on her, a little BS gift. In her mind, she might not verbatimly say it, but in her mind, she gonna be feeling, damn, I done did all this for him.
As she should.
Right, so that's tab keeping. Everybody do that shit.
Yeah.
Everybody.
It's crazy that you saying that we do it without even noticing it.
Yeah, we do it. Yeah, I'm the first one. I'm just the first one to admit it.
But what you just said, though, he said that's tab keeping
Yeah,
because
that's tab
you
keeping.
doing it and don't even know it until a situation come and it's like,
Thank
But
you.
no, it's like I know what it takes to get you all of this, and you got me $100 gift.
Right.
That's just
You didn't even think.
that's not
Right.
even trying to.
We all
What's
keep
the word? Compromise. That ain't the word. It's the word for it though.
we all keep tabs. I'm just the first to admit it.
Boy, fuck you.
Kanye.
Anyway, what do you think about joint accounts? Like the in a relationship, how does that work? Joint account.
I have one. It works for me.
Join account. I mean, I feel
So
like
y'all
it,
have hold on.
wait.
Y'all got separate accounts, and then y'all just got one account.
Our money's always worked better that way.
I
Like,
think
because he's always
I think that's what real togetherness
Yeah,
is.
he's always made more money than me. So it was like if we did it like this or split this way, I would probably never have any money. So we just put it in together because I mean we've been together 16 years, so that works for us.
I know somebody who doesn't want a joint account with his wife, and it's only because he don't want her to see.
And
him
I've
spending
seen that a
money
lot,
on
and I
her.
think I know people who have a joint, but they also have their separate ones.
the
Like, because if I
hoes.
want to go and buy some
What?
stuff, they'd be like, if I want to go buy some stuff for myself, I want to be able to
We
do it.
did
But I'm
not
like, why
overlook that
can't you?
part.
What did you say?
I'm
Nah,
listening to
what
you.
she
I'm listening
said.
to you. B.
but laughing
I'm-
at what she just said.
I
missed
mean,
it.
I just said I know somebody who's married and doesn't want a joint account because he don't want his wife to see the money he spent on his hoes.
Oh, I
He
didn't
keeps
hear
trying to
that.
make it about his freedom,
Wow.
but it's like, nigga, come on.
Yeah.
You know why you don't want her to get into them finances.
But some people do have good reasoning for it. I just know for me, it works better that way.
What you think, money bag?
I feel like it's it depends on the person. It depends on the couple. In my opinion, I think every couple should have a joint account, but also should have separate
Separate
accounts.
accounts.
That's just my opinion
I think
I
that's
can
just
agree with that.
Because-
I feel like
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
fair.
yeah.
because everybody's not good with money.
And
Facts.
See what I'm
that's why
saying?
we have one joint because I control all. Like make sure all the bills are paid, everything's budgeted. Like I'm better at that, so that's why we just have it together.
I'm glad you said what you said because people act like money, or they say money is like one of the number one reasons for divorce. And although I can say like, okay, it seems that way, I always felt like money is a personal issue that people bring into the relationship. You didn't just get bad with your money when you got with me.
Right.
Those are your bad habits that are now affecting me.
Right.
And that's why money is about to break us up. But I don't think that's a relationship issue. How you feel about that?
Well, I mean,
I can see that.
I feel I mean, I don't agree with that because, like you said, it was something that he was doing prior personally, right?
He or her.
He or her. But I feel like it is a relationship issue because now you're bringing that issue into the relationship.
But that's what
Which-
I'm saying. I just feel like finances aren't the issue of the relationship. It's like you just like say if I'm great with my money and you terrible, and now you get with me and I'm always having to pick up your slack.
That's now a relationship issue though.
That's now
brought
a
it to
relationship
Because
issue.
it could have been
Yeah.
for you individually, but now that you with me, it's my problem too. This is
Right.
the issue in our relationship.
Right.
Yeah.
That's just like saying, "Oh, cheating isn't a relationship issue." You was a cheater before you
That's
got
what I
with
was
me.
thinking.
Then when you got with me, you started
It
really
works
cheating.
the same
Right.
to me,
Right,
though.
it's the same
like,
thing.
You just letting your
Yeah,
shit
agreed.
affect me.
Right. But that's what relationships are because you have two individuals coming together collectively to make something work.
Boy.
So now,
I
it's the
never
same
been
thing.
so happy to be single. And I used to lie. Like I'm happily single. I was lying. I thought I was supposed
Your
to say that.
asshole.
But now I'm not just a happy single. I'm happy to be single.
Your
Like,
hair got
I'm
fuller since you've been
glad.
single too. Cause your hair was thinning out when you was going through shit.
Falling off the bone.
He said
Damn.
fall off the bone.
Her junk fall off the bone stink.
But boy, she had one breakup. Boy, she was looking broke, busted, and disgusted. Face was husky.
I know.
She was musty and
I've been through
everything.
Damn. God damn. Cuz, you want mustard, cuz. Cuz, you let
He
your...
took it too far. It happens to the best of us. He took it too far.
Cuz, you want to
I
even put...
remember the way he talking about. I was in disbelief.
Cuz, why the relationship make you not
Not
even put deodorant
musty.
on? That's crazy.
That's cap.
Oh.
But
I want to say,
he's saying
damn.
he's illustrating how fucked up I was.
Yeah,
On
but stress
some
will do that too,
physical,
though.
like I just really was not myself. But you know what? This might be some free game. It's a theory. But based on me and my pattern, when I get into a relationship and I start to lose weight, I know that's not a person.
Get out of there, run.
Yeah. I'm starting to realize because every time that's happened to me, I lose weight and I feel like I'm not myself. I don't look like
she's
myself.
not.
Even
Lose
when I
weight
look
and my
back
face
at
breaks
pictures,
out.
I'm like, oh, what the fuck? I thought I was looking cute. And then as soon as I leave them alone, in a month, I gain all my weight back. And y'all seen that
Whole
shit
collarbone
plenty of
was
times.
showing.
Like, you be like, damn, where you get all them thighs? And it's like, I just been back to myself.
Whole collarbone was showing.
Now I know for sure, if you start losing weight, you with the wrong nigga.
If that coochie gonna make me skinny, I want it. Get here. That just gonna make me drop some pounds. I want it.
That don't mean it's healthy.
If it's gonna make my hair fall out,
Yo.
You want it?
I want it.
Nah, keep that
don't.
shit away from me.
I don't want
Damn,
nobody
boy.
problem.
That's
I ain't got no hair, goddamn it, but shit.
Wrong people.
Nah, it's so funny, man, because it's like, yo, if your pussy making motherfuckers kill, I don't want that shit.
I want
You
it.
don't want it.
I want
We
it.
want all of it. That's why I say if I was a man, I'd be terrible. I'd be
Yeah.
hitting them all. Fat,
Nah.
skinny, white,
Hell
Mexican,
no.
midget. I'm getting all the skins.
All the STDs.
That's why God ain't make me a man this time around. I don't know who I was before, but this time he ain't make me no man because I wouldn't have no dick. It'd be gone. Little by little, inch by inch.
You know what's funny? Have you ever been around your boys, right? You asked them, like, if y'all was a female, would y'all be a hoe? Like, y'all ever ask
they
each
say?
other that?
I saw a thread.
About people asking that, so right?
Like, what would you do? What would you do if you was a man, if you had a vagina? The men was going.
What would they do?
in.
What your friends be saying? What would y'all do?
Hell yeah.
Y'all would be hoes?
They was talking
What would
about.
Joe do?
What would y'all do? I wouldn't have no dick. It'd be missing.
Fucking everything.
It'd be gone, disappearing.
They was talking
Man.
about how they play with it. This is men. It was a whole thread of what they would do if they had a vagina.
True story. I was 16 when I had my first wet dream. And in the wet dream, I was the dude. Like I had the penis.
I got a dream like that before.
And I did not last. It probably lasted like some seconds. It felt so real.
Trash.
And so good.
I think everybody
Yeah, I
experienced that.
had that dream too.
You had a pussy?
Huh?
You had the pussy tay?
Oh, the wet dream. I thought you were
No,
talking about
I
the wet
wet
thought it was
dream.
the opposite.
Nah,
Nah, I had a wet dream too.
Yeah.
Do y'all have them a lot?
I ain't had one since I was a kid.
Yeah, I ain't had one since I was a kid.
If I go too long without sex, I have wet dreams.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Nah, I
Do
done
you
been-
wake up pumping?
Nah, for real.
Nah, it'd be like the best nut I ever had.
Well, hold on. Let me turn that camera off before I say it, because I done woke myself up thinking I'm humping
In a
something.
club.
You be like,
I ain't gonna need that.
Sean, a wild boy, man. Sean, a wild boy.
had wet dreams.
Oh my God.
Sean, wow.
Nah, but honest, our dreams be seeming real as hell.
Nah,
Like
they
you
do.
wake yourself up, them shits be whoa, like what the hell?
I done woke
Man.
up
I
mad.
be considering a wet dream a blessing.
But I ain't had a wet dream in
Not
since
a
I like you. I
blessing.
had
Like
since
a
I was
kid,
a
yeah.
kid, though. Yeah. I think guys only had those like one time.
You know what?
I think when we have wet dreams as men, I think that's when we know that we can
Y'all coming
produce.
into
Yeah,
yeah.
coming to our that's a part of puberty.
Yeah.
I still have them though. Is that makes me a little
You just
boy?
peeing in your sleep. You ain't had no damn wet
No,
dream.
nothing comes out, but I finished. Like I feel
no.
exhilarated. When
A
I wake up.
wet dream. Well, for a guy, it's different. It's like a full on. nut. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Yeah, that's how it is for dudes.
That's how we know when we can.
I just want to say this. Y'all are sick. Y'all are a bunch of sick motherfuckers. Did you hear the shit we talked about on this episode?
Yeah. That's
I mean, but I
wild.
feel like that's what makes it real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't trying to be like we church people. Like we can't talk about certain stuff on camera.
But we gonna talk about it.
I mean,
I
we
love
just
y'all,
talking
though.
about
I
it.
really, this is a real love.
It's fun and it's real laughs.
And it's just the beginning. I'm so excited to see where this shit is going. And I really couldn't imagine doing it with anybody else. Nobody else would even make sense. I love y'all. Fuck y'all. Anyway, thank y'all for tuning in to WWJD, the podcast. We will see y'all next episode. And
Tori Slade Media Company holding us down always.
Thank you. Appreciate you, Tori.
Appreciate you, Tori. You need to have that song they had on the podcast.
What song was that?
I don't know. This nigga
Gary
remember
and
everything.
company. What? The Gary.
That's wow.